Camino Bites. A warm welcome, my friends. Today, Seville, the starting point of the Via de la Plata. We visit the Alcazar, the royal palace that once served as backdrop for scenes from Game of Thrones. And if you didn't know that, you know it now.
So, ich habe es tatsächlich geschafft. Ich habe gleich eine Audienz im Haus.
I've made it. I'm about to have an audience with the Prince of Dawn at House Martell. I have to wait a little longer before I'm allowed in. Let's see what he can offer me. In any case, I always have something up my sleeve that you can't really refuse. Whether there's anyone at home is also a question.
Hopefully you have some gold coins with you.
Du hast ein bisschen Kleingeld.
My fellow pilgrim Gabi and I unexpectedly meet up again in the restaurant, where we both treat ourselves to a coffee con leche with pastries, not unobserved by the peacock of the house and his harem. I really wanted to visit this garden because I've binge-watched all the Game of Thrones seasons that were filmed here, at least as far as the Dornish are concerned. I was all the more fascinated that this place of all places is the starting point of the Via de la Plata, probably the longest way of St. James. Suffering has many faces. A major one has to do with confusion in the labyrinth of one's own thoughts, and yet, of course, the feet have to suffer. He usually sits up there and looks out over his palm tree. The water gardens of Dorn, the Prince of Martell. Doran, brother of Oberyn, that was the one who invented the dolls, who made them dance. Does that make sense? Big disappointment, by the way. When I was there, I didn't see anyone. Unfortunately, no one's home at the moment. They're probably all dead or on vacation in Mallorca or Ibiza. So I have the whole thing to myself. No, just kidding. Well, almost. I actually wanted to send you some nice videos, but now I've been wandering around in this maze for hours and can't find the exit. Bloody hell, hours later. Ah, it goes around to the right, and that looks good. I'm free.
Das sieht gut aus.
The Alcazar is an example of medieval architecture in southern Spain, with Moorish and Western influences. Even today, the king still resides here when he is here. The grounds are sprawling and beautiful. Not all areas are accessible, and I found it difficult to locate the filming locations for the Game of Thrones series, but I recognize a few. Then it's back to Seville Cathedral, a really huge, impressive Gothic building from the 15th century, a World Cultural Heritage Site. Christopher Columbus is buried here. The good man traveled a lot even after his lifetime. However, it is said that he actually found his final resting place here. Meanwhile, we wonder what else we can visit. Our eyes fall on the Plaza de España to the south of the Alcazar, near the city park. An impressive semicircular building. Once we're there, we realize that you can't see a city like Seville in 10 minutes. You could easily spend a week here and still not have seen everything, but we liked what we saw and we can happily admit it. Seville? Why not? You can go there and take a look. Spoiler alert, if you know what this is, feel free to write it in the comments. It kind of hints at where we'll find ourselves tomorrow. Near the Alhambra with guitarists living in caves. That's all I'll say for now, right? See you at the next Camino Bites from Granada. Buen Camino!